actually is kind of how I started to get into the gym, working out. Because after ball, like I still wanted to be active, and I didn't want to be that tiny, frail kid anymore. So not that I'm huge or anything, but I wanted to put on some muscle. And then that transitioned into just being in the gym. And then before I knew it, then I was competing in bodybuilding shows, and I always had that like competitive spirit. And then that just carried on, and I've been lifting like that like for almost 20 years, like 18 years, something like that.
So how did your musically influenced made you to become a musician now?
Like it's really interesting. I was thinking about it today, about how like where I'm from, it's mostly like country music or rock, and grunge was really big in the 90s, where I'm from. And I was always
Which
into...
band was that, the grunge? I
we got like...
Blink-182 or...
Well, even before them.
Smashing
Nirvana,
Pumpkins.
Smashing Pumpkins, STP, Stone Temple Pilots.
Yeah,
like that,
Stone
like
Temple Pilots.
Classics, man. Classic music right there. And, but I just was... I mean, I liked that stuff, but I didn't get into it till later. A mixture of all of that hip-hop, funk, R&B, pop, some electro stuff. I like some of that. I like to just mix a lot of stuff up. Sometimes I throw in beatbox or like talkbox, which is like the Roger and Zapp, the computer love sound with got the tube in the mouth and it makes it sound like a computer.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
Yeah.
Do any of you remember that?
Computer love. More bounce to the ounce. Classics, man, with the low-lows hopping. Yes, classics. A lot of actually like Dre and those guys, their music, the influences came sampled stuff from them, from the 70s. And they just, put a hip-hop twist on it and do their thing to it. But, so yeah, I don't know. Like, my brother kind of put me onto, like, Public Enemy and Digital Underground. Shout out to Shock G. Much love to Shock G. Really, really amazing guy. I actually got a chance to do some work with him, which is an incredible dream come true, because he was one of the reasons why I love hip-hop. And to be performing with him and doing some stuff with him is insane. Like, it was, like, hard to wrap my brain around that. And... so I got into that, and then somehow, I don't know how, but I got into R&B, and like something about the soul in that and like the truth in it. It's not necessarily about being cool, it's just about the music. I just really like gravitated towards. And just, Boys to Men.
Like, it's a very great demographic to live in.
Yeah, you can get anything,
Yeah.
anything you want. And where I'm from, what you get is flat. That's it.
You're
and
in the
cows and
Savannahs.
corn. Man, you don't get nothing. Like,
Yeah.
okay, I will say this: we're on the West Coast. It's so funny. Every time I tell people out here, they just like don't believe me. Cow tipping is a real thing.
Cow tipping.
You ain't lived until you tip the cow, man.
Gabriel, what's
real.
the commercial cut? Like, do we pause it anywhere?
No, can't put it anywhere.
You gonna tell us when the next?
Yeah,
We just freestyle.
We gotta
on
talk
this.
about his music.
Yeah, we got and letting it fly, man. Yeah.
So tell me how to do a good cow tipper. If you're at
You
the
gotta
farm.
have a couple of folks with you, cause them things is heavy, man.